Hey guys, it's CB with Hygge Homestead. Just giving you the garden walkthrough update. And in this video, I'm going to show you projects that need to be done. Everybody has them. Little projects that you never got time to get to. So you see the little holes, like places like here. That's where I yanked out handfuls of the lettuce because I got a new roof. Here we go. Ta-da! New roof. I know, roofs are exciting. It's adulting at its finest. You get excited about a roof. I got a new roof because of the storms. It was partially because of the storms, and then I wanted it, so I had to pay a little bit. But anyway, cabbage. So I gave the roofers cabbage, onions. Onions look a little sparse this year. Maybe it's just still early. That's a volunteer. Mint. Spearmint. Here's the strawberries. What's left of the strawberries after my Shih Tzu decimated them. Had herself a nice little snack. Volunteer tomatoes. Don't ask me how. Turnips. But the roofers were all admiring the garden, so they're over here looking at it, so I went in, grabbed them a bunch more. These are the radish. I pretty much wiped out the radish. I come in here every day and take out just handfuls and handfuls for the animals. So I'll have a second planting before this is done. And quite frankly, oh, look, something ate on this. Look at that. Yep, something pulled that out of the ground. I don't really care what anybody thinks of my garden. I know that sounds terrible, but I don't, because my garden's for me and for my family and to feed my family and to supplement our food and to live my self-sufficient life. And I don't enter the contests or things because I don't want to compete with anybody. Here's another one that's pulled up. I want to just, I'm not here to show off. And I know some people need it for motivation. Here's the spinach, and I just have completely yanked it to death. But I got more spinach growing. And this is collards, kale. No disrespect to the people who, a lot of people use that as motivation to garden, because I've been gardening many, many years. Last year we had some things in the garden. This year is the full garden, so it's very new. This is mustard greens, and some of them have already started to bolt. Swiss chard, okra. So some of it already started to bolt, so I got a little bit of broccoli. Didn't want a lot of that. Some of it started to bolt already. I couldn't believe that. So peas. They're looking a little sad, but they're okay. The carrots are down here. I'm not the best at carrots. Look how full they are. I grow my carrots to feed my rabbits, so they're way fuller than they ever should be to give them room to grow. So I'll be yanking a bunch of that out for them. And this is project, we'll call this project 1. Okay, unfinished project 1. This is where all the corn has to go. Hasn't been planted. Because I wasn't going to do the corn there. I was going to do all sunflowers. I had sunflowers there last year, but I got 2 new beds. And okay, so we got bush beans, and up against the pole is the pole beans. So those are just starting. This is kind of funny. I feel guilty about this. I need to give these to somebody because I just feel guilty about it, and I shouldn't. Okay, the guy at Walmart, the one that gave me the dead daffodils, he says, these have already been marked out too. They're all going in the dumpster. Do you want them? Well, there was 4 of them. One had a broken pot. And I said, yeah, sure. So I grabbed them. Look at this. it's got tomatoes on it. It's got 2 tomatoes here. This one's got a tomato there. So I said, yeah, they looked worse than this, of course. And I took the one with the broken pot, and it was gone. But they were selling these for $25 a piece for a tomato plant. These are from seeds. So I don't grow anything that isn't given to me like that. As a, I need to save you. These are all tomatoes with some marigolds in the front. Or you grow it from seeds. That's it. That's the only way I do it. And because otherwise I feel like I'm cheating. When I see people buy plants, I'm like, well, you do you, but if I do it, I'll feel like I'm cheating. All right, more tomatoes, just because I had too many. Those are supposed to be peppers. These are cucumber, and those are zinnias I brought from my old house and didn't know if they were going to do anything, but I brought them from my old house, and they look great. I think they're just so pretty. So they should grow up and around the trellis. We'll see what happens with the cucumbers. I have big ideas. Okay, here's the peppers. This is wildflowers just growing in here because I've got this on here for now, but I'm going to put that'll make that project too. To put the stuff for sugar, water in that for the hummingbirds. Alright, so all that, some eggplant down here. Those are sunflowers. Okay, and they're at different stage of sunflower from where I planted them. Garlic in there. Alright. Sunflower. So those should all be very pretty. Hush, Henrietta. Okay. Zucchini in this first one. Zucchini. Some potatoes. And those are squash, watermelon, and pumpkin. So, how many have we got projects yet? 2? Oh, that's not even close to what we got in projects. I have a lot of unfinished projects because I got a lot of ideas and stuff. You know how it is. But yeah, no disrespect to anybody who does the contests and things like that. I think they're fantastic. I love to cheer people on. It's just I don't do them because I don't personally want to. These are zinnias. And a special person gave me these pots, so I'm putting them in something. These are marigolds, and that one's zinnia. Some more onion, marigold, peppers. So here's that is my mess. We'll call it Project 3. That is my mess that needs to get all that potted or cleaned out. Because that's where I can sit and pot, and when it rains I sit there and pot and stuff. So, alright, we got peppers, bunch of more cucumbers, collards, cabbage and kale. And here is my unfortunate, I don't know, my unfortunate mulberry. I had to drive an hour back home after the guy gave me my cuttings. I did a tour in my last video showing the community garden where I go to take the girls. And dun dun dun, he gave me some cuttings off of a huge tree, but I'm very sad I didn't make it. Hopefully I can just still use the, look at this crazy dog. Hopefully I can still use the, the plant and just cut off the leaves, and you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you see this, if I can still plant those and maybe something will happen next year. I don't know. Got chickens. Got chickens. Now if I could just, that's where I hang my laundry, is between these 2 trees. So if I could just get them to do my laundry for me, Hey, that'd be all right. I usually I use that outdoor thing for outdoor washer for the dog stuff. This is what I've been doing. These guys have been having a good time free ranging. Get yourself all the ticks in the yard, please. Okay. Just hosta down here. And these are peonies on the corner. Hostas. And project number, what are we on? 3 or 4? That is supposed to be moved over to the garden. We'll just keep going with the projects. This is project 1 through 100. That is my new cargo trailer camper conversion. And been putting some work into that, so I'll have to show it to you. But that'll be in its separate video because I'm not quite ready to show what we've been doing in it. We did some uneventful stuff like insulation, painting, things like that. Things that took a while, but you know, it is what it is. You got to start at the basics and work your way up, right? So here's the daffodils he gave me, Walmart guy gave me. So I don't know where I'm going to put them. Somewhere. Zinnia, Cosmos, and those were also dead. They bloomed for a little while, so maybe they'll come back next year. And let's see, what I got up here is just herbs. I got all that project number 5 to clean all this stuff off, find a home for it. Basil, rosemary, cilantro, celery, oregano. Looks like I need to do some drying. Basil. These are just marigolds. So yeah, project number 4, 5, 6. Okay. I put, go way over there. That's where I want my elderberry to go, is here. And I have, they're all covered right now because I'm hoping that I'll be able to get to some, sorry, don't mean to make you dizzy. I'm trying to do the different, make it closer and further away. Say, it's okay. There's a girl out there riding a skateboard or something. Okay, these are she's okay. She's not bothering me anything. These are irises. Now there's hostas squashed in between here. None of this stuff was here. The edging, pay no attention because the porch is going to get changed out. Say, stop. It's okay. Leave it. Roses, which I have a lot of cuttings inside of the irises and the roses. Ta-da, those are my lilacs. Got 2 lilacs. But the porch will go all the way out to here, and then I'll get better permanent edging. So, oh, what project is that? Project 6 and 7. Unfinished project 6 and 7. So here's my roses. Like I said, I cut a bunch of them. I take them to patients. And then people say, why do you cut your flowers? I'm like, because I don't grow them for you, Mr. Neighbor. Irises. I grow them for my patients, and they're my flowers, and if I want to cut them, I will. So, anyway, there we go. That's part of what I got going on. Here comes all the little ones. They've been trying to fly today. It's so cute. It is so cute. One tries it, and then they all do it. Hey, guys. Everybody coming to say hi? It's your big moment. Your 15 minutes of fame here. Say hi. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so I like the place being alive. Feels good. It's very Hygge when there's life. and you can show things growing, and you can, like the chickens and the plants and things, you can show them all growing. I love that. And my baby bunnies, y'all have seen my baby bunnies to nauseam. I'm sorry about that. They're just so stinking cute. But yeah, it makes me feel good knowing there's things that are growing. Very Hygge. All right, guys. Oh, there goes the stupid guy. Okay. Hope everybody's having a good summer. Summer just starting. And I've got all these little unfinished projects that are going to get done. I signed up for my CPR class. My CPR expired, so I hope to see some friends there, other people that whose CPR probably expired the same time mine did. So getting some CPR and first aid. It's CPR, AED, and first aid, so that'll be good. I'm getting that in a couple weeks. So if you haven't gotten your CPR, go get your CPR, especially if it's a free class. If it's a free class or it's offered by your company or something like that, jump on that. Get on that list of being one of the people, because to save a person's life, I mean, really, and all you had to do is take it class. This class is 2 hours online and 2 hours in class, and it could save somebody's life. And to think that, if you ever had that problem happen and you need to get out of his doghouse. Look, wait a minute, see if I can catch her. They're getting in his doghouse. They get in there and scratch around in it, and he's not allowed to bother the chickens. So I think they do it just to aggravate him. But if you could do that, and something happened, if you didn't have the class, you wouldn't know what to do. You wouldn't be able to save that person. And you'd think, if I had only taken the class, I could have saved this person. So think ahead and take your CPR. Not sponsored or anything, just think everybody should, if you get the opportunity to take the CPR. Okay. Alright, love y'all dearly. Hope you're all having a safe and wonderful Mother's Day coming up. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And I'll see you all later. Like, subscribe, CB out.